husband Matt and Doug redid this. I mean, they took every pane of glass out. They can tell you all about it, but they cleaned out all the
they're 1/3 done. 1/3.
1/3. So what's really exciting is, first of all, this is tempered glass. So the other was plate. So even if it shatters, it's not going
to come down and
do a lot of damage.
Right.
So we are actually in the process of, I should say, Matt is in the process of writing a grant for the completion. So we have 2 more sections here.
You can't drain them. The bottom half of the radiator will never lose the water, so they all broke.
Oh, gotcha.
So the greenhouse essentially died, and so then all the plant work dies.
Right. Yeah, this is sort of what's generating everything.
It was.
Right? Yeah.
Now, Mary Henry she used nature, so she actually put seeds underneath certain bushes with, sometimes she would put a mason jar on top of it.
Okay.
So the vermin wouldn't eat the seeds. So a lot of times, because she knew that the soil, if it was good for the mother plant, it would be good for the seeds.
Okay.
So, and of course it's easy if you just don't have to do any extra work.
Transplanting, potting on, all that stuff.
And then just check it in a year or 2. So she was very efficient.
Oh, that's good to know. That's very interesting.
Well, I think so too. You go around and you see these little jars all over the garden.
Some of them are still out there.
Oh, they could be. Although with Henry's attention, nothing gets by Henry's eyes.
Okay.
Got a really good one.
Cool.
So,
have a good, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually, Henry's been growing a few cuttings. We just did, some volunteers helped.
Yeah, we just took down a little white cedar, cutting-ified it.
And was that the Henry eye form?
Yeah, the Henry eye, yeah. I think it's just like the panhandle population of the white cedar, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what's growing along are there other specimens?
Yeah, there are, on the grounds.
Gotcha. Okay.
But she made a comment, I was just reading about it, she made a comment that one of the characteristics of it, extolled by panhandle botanists, is the twisted trunk.
Oh, interesting.
And she said that one reason there were still some of those plants that still existed was because they weren't very good in the sawmill.
Oh, I see. Hard to make planks out of. Yeah.
The striation problem.
That plant has just come up onto my radar from some botanists in the South, so it's still, some people didn't accept that it was a legit thing. Now, it seems like there's more modern thinking that it is different from what you would see in New Jersey or the Atlantic coast.
The botanists that she palled around with, they were probably some of the so-called splitters. But what she said was that in addition to some of the physical characteristics being different, they don't interbreed. It doesn't interbreed with the New Jersey, the typical Atlantic cedar. And so I think her feeling was, well, of course it's got to be a separate entity if it doesn't.
Very interesting. Okay.
So Chever's down there.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a given.
And you've kept in touch with?
Oh yes, actually. What were we doing just recently with John? Actually last spring we had an invitation from John. Well, Henry joined us. We're coming on close to 2 years.
Okay.
And last spring, it was, I thought it'd be great, Henry thought it'd be great to go explore the Southeast.
Cool.
Check on
Sure,
the sites.
Sure.
The sites that Mary and Henry explored. So of course I called up John Toby.
Yeah.
And actually I called up Dick Figler also who got me in touch with someone named, do you know Jack Johnston?
Well, that's who was mentioning the Atlantic cedar or the white cedar to me about
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the panhandle
So
form.
yeah,
yes.
so he and John Toby. Anyway, Henry went. You couldn't talk about it. You know,
Yeah. It was great. We picked up a bunch of Jack Johnston's. Loves to go out and do wild collections, and so he had a bunch of kind of oddities to give us.
Lots of Stewardias, I'm sure.
Yeah, lots of Stewardias. Yeah, he gave us some nutmeg hickories. That
Oh,
was
cool. That's Cariomyris disciformis, that one? That's a rarity as well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we just got 4 of them, just little guys, like 1-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he gave us some of the Henry I cedars, and yeah, it was great. Oh, and he gave us some. I guess he's the main writer for this Terrea Guardians website. He's big into the conservation of Terrea taxifolia, so he ended up giving us 10 of those guys. So we've got a little grove of them now. We've got
Cool.
2 of them that Mary Henry got back in
Oh, okay.
40s.
And they're still growing here.
They're still
Yeah.
they're still kicking.
All right.
Yeah.
How big are they? I don't
They're
recall seeing
tall,
that.
but they've been.
They're like 30 feet.
Okay.
We'll go out and see.
They've got
I'd love to.
they'll constantly I guess they've got they can die back a lot.
Right, the
Yeah.
Phytophthora,
Yeah,
the root
yeah.
rot, that's the big issue in the wild. Interesting. Well, that's great.
But
So
also
you
things-
saw some great. Sorry, you saw
No.
some great wild areas as well.
Yeah, he showed me all around. He Jack Johnston showed me the gamut of high elevation Georgia habitats, I don't know. I'm gonna have trouble naming the different kinds, but
Oh, sure.
like cove forests and the various
Mhm.
different kinds. It was really
Yeah.
cool.
Awesome.
And then I got to see the area like Tallahassee down to the coast with I stayed with John Toby as well. It was a good time.
Yeah, you can't. There's never a bad time to be in the Panhandle of Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
really a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Yeah.